computer. Welcome everybody this evening. So tonight's training, we are going to dive a lot more deeper into engaging on your Facebook prior to posting, different ways you can engage and why it's so important to be engaging, even though I feel like I'm skiving when I'm doing my engaging. I feel like it's not part of the job, but it is actually part of your job. And it makes a massive difference to your reach, to the people that comment, to the people that are going to look and watch what you're doing. Massive difference. So get into your head that this is part of your job, is engaging. So the absolute queen of engagement is Bridget Warburton. She's absolutely smashing it. She's a lady who didn't even do Facebook like myself. But you know what? Yeah, you can learn the skills. If you follow the system and learn the skills, it works. And that's what we want to break down. So Bridget, take it away with engagement.
Right, okay. Well, thank you, everybody. Right, I'm just going to share some of my tips and some of the things that I do. I'm definitely still work in progress here. This is a business that is based on words. So whether that's face to face or it's online, it's based on words, and it's how we're saying it to build up those real, authentic, true, genuine, sincere engagements. So you've heard the saying, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Well, in this business, it is what you say and it is how you say it. It's a really fine line here with, I think anyway, without being a kind of Spamler Anderson and being very, very genuine. And it's a fine line whether or not you get that sale or you get that business partner. You know, it's just how you say it and how you come across. I would be really careful about copying and pasting. I know we're all trying to do numbers here, and we're being accountable to give our numbers, but people know when you've copied and pasted. You've got to, yes, use some of the scripts, but be creative with it as well. So, so we're all to be somewhere a little bit different in a year's time. So our numbers will differ. But I'm going to just talk tonight about how to engage, how to get those 100 engagements every day in a very simplistic way without becoming cross-eyed on your screen, basically, because you're just engaging 100 times and it's like, oh my God, I can't do this. So the first thing that I start with in the morning, I check my stories. I am trying to put up a Lumi Spa story and a collagen story every day if I can. That is my suggestion. They are our two. The Lumi Spa is our biggest seller, and collagen is something that we can get on subscription. So I would be doing a 15-second video on your stories every day on those two products. And let's start tagging people in on our stories so that, you know, we're just supporting one another. So I check my stories. Who has looked at my Lumi Spa? Who has looked at my collagen? And I will message them. And my message is something like, I will share some of my script. I'll share my scripts. You know, again, they are work in progress, ladies. But it's something like, thank you for viewing my stories. Thank you for viewing my stories on the Lumi Spa. Do you have a skincare routine? Do you currently have a device? Is this something that interests you? What I wouldn't say is, would you like more information? I just wouldn't say that. I just think it sounds like we're giving them a piece of paper. Would you like more information? I'd just ask a few probing questions. Okay. Same with the collagen. Do you currently take collagen? Are you interested in having collagen? Have you got any skincare? So ask some probing questions. Stories is number one. The second one is any post that I've put on my Facebook timeline. Anybody who's commented, I will go and reply, like it and reply to every comment. Okay, so that is classed as an engagement. I will also check the likes as well. people who have liked your post. You need to know who's liked your post. If it's a product post, say, thank you for liking my post. Is this something you're interested in, or were you just showing, or were you just scrolling? Were you just showing support? Were you showing love? But don't ignore your likes as well as your comments. I do the same thing for my private product page. Anybody who's commented, I get back to them. Likes, I get back to them. My product page, I have a private product page and I invite 40 people every day to my product page. I just send the invite,
Mm.
and I choose. I ask for 40 people. As soon as anybody has accepted that request, it comes up in my notification. Mary Smith has accepted your request. I straight away go on. Thank you, Mary, for accepting. I can't remember what I quite say now, but thank you basically for supporting my group. Would you like a complimentary sample set? And I send them a sample set. Pop me your address and I'll pop one in the post to you. So straight away, I've added them to my product group and I've got products in their hand. Okay, that's an engagement. Okay, they then
Can
come
I
back and
can I
say,
just say why it's
yes,
an engagement is because Bridget is messaging them in Messenger.
yeah, sorry,
So
yeah,
messaging somebody in Messenger is classed as an engagement because Facebook think, oh, they're having a conversation.
yeah,
So all your work in Messenger is engagements. That's why it's so important to message people and like it, because it isn't just what you're doing on your timeline.
yeah. Sorry,
Sorry,
I
just
forgot to
no,
say that.
no,
Yeah, it
no. I
is in
just
my
wanted to,
messenger.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So my next lot of engagements, and this takes up 25 of my engagements every day. 25. I find people, I add people, and I message them straight away. And I have three different messages. I have, hi, Mary, I can see we have some mutual friends. Thought it would be nice to connect. How are you? I have another one. Hi, Mary. I can see your Facebook profile looks really interesting. I love your post. I'd love to connect. How are you? And then my third one is an entrepreneurial one. I want to connect with fellow entrepreneurs. I'd like to see so it's three different messages that I send, but I find, I add, and I message them. As soon as they reply, hi, Bridget, that's great, love to connect, then I've messaged them again. So there you go. This is the engagement. This is the engagement. And I do exactly the same on the reverse. If somebody has requested me as a friend, if I want to accept their friend request, and I don't always, I check them out. But if I do, I accept and I message them back straight away. Thank you, Mary. Thank you for the friend request. Great to be connected. Just thought I would jump on and say hi and how are you? And they're like, oh wow, hi Bridget. Hi. Straight away you're in a conversation. So that's more engagement. The business asks and referral asks. How I've been doing those is I actually go to my alphabet and I'm working through my alphabet. And at the same time, so I'm going through my alphabet looking, can I ask this person to be a business partner? Can I ask them to put a referral post up for me? Or have I just connected with them and I don't want to,
Mm,
I want to engage with them more? Or
mm,
have I just asked them if they want a sample set? Well, I'm not going to ask them if they want a referral for a referral request because they've not got the sample set yet. Or do I really want this person on my Facebook? No, I don't. I'm going to unfriend them. So, and that is good to unfriend people because that also keeps your algorithms going. You don't want too much dead wood, dare I say it,
mm.
on your Facebook page. But my business asks, it's much better to have 5 quality business asks, 5 quality referrals up every day, rather than doing 100 and
Mm.
kind of throwing it against the wall and seeing which ones stick,
Yeah, I agree.
you know. Um, so that's what I do. And that is a very easy 100 engagements every day by going in those different directions. I'll list those on our freedom groups just to
And
share them.
and and something, if I can just jump in and add, so
Yeah,
because obviously we're posting on Facebook, so it is all about your algorithms and engagement and Messenger and Facebook, it is all connected. So what I found, I went through a stage where I wasn't going through my timeline that much. I was doing a lot in my stories engagement and messaging and doing all of that. And then in your group, or if you're in other groups. And then, and I was sort of asking for referrals and all sorts. And then I realized that, and I just started going through my timeline. I thought, oh my goodness, I've got all of these people on my timeline that I've been messaging in Messenger, and I haven't been commenting on their posts. And I thought, actually, so I know quite a lot of people actually do say, don't scroll through your Facebook feed. But I would say one of your 15, 20-minute sections that you're going to try and do 25 engagements, scroll through your feed, because they're the people that you're talking to in Messenger. And if you're not commenting on their posts, but you're asking them stuff in Messenger, you're not really backing
Well,
up.
well, actually, what I do when I'm in Messenger, I click on profile and I backtrack and have a look. Have I
And do them.
commented?
Yeah,
Yeah. Have I
that's
commented
good.
on their last post? And if not, I will do if I feel
Yeah,
I can. But
yeah,
I always backtrack. So I'm in
that's
Messenger, but
good.
then I check profile and
Yeah.
check. Yeah, yeah. I forgot that
So
I
it
gave you
is,
that.
and but I know a lot of people say, "Oh, don't scroll," but I'm like, have a scroll, because you will, and then you'll keep seeing more of their stuff. And these are the people. If you've got, like I always call it our new skin family. You don't not commenting on there, so you're going to see less of their posts. But if you've got like your old school friends or somebody, you just think, oh, I just stop commenting on their stuff.
Yeah,
Facebook will stop sending it to you. So actually, if you really stick to this, if you want to make Facebook like your business, then after a little period of time, you'll just get the posts of the people you're commenting on are the ones that you want to comment on. So actually, it all starts to get a bit easier because you're not seeing all the stuff that you didn't really want to see anyway. So
yeah.
actually, after a while, it becomes quite a well-oiled
Machine.
system,
Yeah.
really.
Mm. And I must say, I've got a business ask at the moment that Bridget Long actually gave me. She said, try this. And I've had loads of success with it. Over the past couple of days, I've had loads of success. I've shared it in 51-day
Yeah.
challenge. I've shared it with Annabelle and Karen as well. And just if anybody wants that, then please message me. I'm happy to
Mm,
share it.
brilliant.
Anyway, that's me.
Do you know what? That was brilliant. And actually, that what Bridget does, she does it in sections of time. So she breaks it all down into different tasks. And I think that makes it so you're intentional rather than thinking, oh my God, I've got to go through 100 people on Facebook.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
don't have to if you're doing all of these bits, because all your work's in Messenger. And if you've got people in Messenger that you aren't really connecting with, don't message them in Messenger, because the Facebook will just keep showing you all their posts. Just sort of clean up who you're talking to in Messenger. So we got all our chats, group chats, really, really should be on WhatsApp just to
Mm.
help you.
I must say as well, I sometimes when I'm going through my alphabet, I look at comments that and messages that I sent out 18 months ago, and I'll be honest, I cringe at some of them. I cringe, thinking, "Oh my God, no, I didn't send that. That just sounds so mechanical and robotic." And and then I'm looking at my message kind of later, and I'm thinking, "Oh God, yeah, this is much better. This is much more authentic."
But
So,
that's how much you've improved. Everybody
of
starts at the beginning. We're
course, I
just trying to
do.
help everybody save a bit of
Yeah,
time with that,
yeah,
So that's amazing, and
yeah.
that is
Okay.
amazing, and that's gesture engaging. That's a whole skill in itself. So you could just focus on engaging this week, something like that, and doing your posts. So Sonia is going to come on. She had a referral post, which I haven't talked to you that much about referral posts yet now. So it's basically a post where you've asked somebody to put a post on their timeline, basically usually toothpaste or firming cream, and they've recommended and tagged you in it. So it's on their timeline. And then you're getting new customers and people and adding people that way. Sonia has been the absolute queen of it this week. So she's going to come on and share basically her post that blew up and what's happened. Can I ask you, Sonia, actually, how long have you been doing referral asks or posts?
About a week and a half. That's all.
And there you go. That's how new she is at asking for referrals. So tell us all, tell us about your week and a half, Sonia.
Yeah, well, this literally all started that energy for me. This was new to me. I was just posting on my private group randomly on whatever I picked that day. So to find this system for me was just amazing. And some things I was uncomfortable with, but the referral bit I got.
Mm,
So I did as everyone said, and I didn't even start with friends. I went A to Z in my friends on Facebook and started asking. And I only gave 15 minutes a day to this. And in the 15 minutes, I did a script that I liked, and I'd messaged about 30 to 40 people in that 15 minutes. I was finding about 5 people would put up the referrals for me each day. So
that's
I had
really
an
good.
awful lot going up. I kept it simple. I stuck with the toothpaste because I was
Yeah.
so new to it. Literally since the 6th of February until now, I'm on my fourth bulk for toothpaste.
Amazing.
Wow. And
Wow.
from that, just getting chatting to more customers, I've got 3 Lumi Spa sales on the back of it. And these are people I did not know whatsoever and would never have connected to it.
Yeah.
So I really, for me, I now can't highlight the importance of doing that referral post. And it certainly wasn't friends because they're people I talk to and know about it anyway. These are just
Mm.
pretty
New
much
people.
strangers on Facebook, people I had friended as I was when I started Facebook, I had less than 100 people on there. So I was friending everyone going, potential customer, you live close enough. That's all I was doing at the
Mm.
time. But it's really, really paying off now, just gone through A to Z and not being afraid to actually just ask. So
Yeah.
many people are really delighted to help you out.
I think your message that you did, can you put it in the chat?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because I think it was a really nice message, actually. Um, yeah, I think you shared it, didn't you?
Is it the one where I asked them to put up the post or the one I
Yeah,
actually put on the
yeah.
post?
The one where you ask them to,
Yeah. And I actually only have the one. I didn't vary it at all.
no, you
Unless it
just
happened
use
to be
that.
someone I knew, I'd say, how are the kids? Or if I
Yeah,
knew the person. But a
yeah,
lot of them were actually strangers. So yeah,
yeah,
it's the same message, but seems really effective.
yeah. It does work. That's really good, and that has worked well. So I think also what you were finding is, when somebody puts a referral post up, anybody who likes it, anybody who comments, you add them as a friend, so you're getting new friends, and then you can ask them to do a referral post. It rolls on, and it's how you grow your business quickly rather than trying to do it, the painful way. So
And
it is,
the thing
really,
I was doing is my first comment on the referral post was thanking the person for supporting me and putting my group link there. I have
mm,
160 new members in my group in that time as well. And they're not people
wow.
I asked to join, they're people who
They
wanted
just,
to join.
yeah, yeah.
So it's
And
an awful lot of
you
new
look
customers.
glowing. You look
Thank
like
you.
you've just had the best week and a half, Sonia.
Oh, it was fantastic. It's like kid at Christmas.
I saw your delivery post.
Yeah.
You were like, oh, look at my delivery. It was brilliant. It was
Isabella was there
brilliant.
just doing fast tan samples for the toothpaste.
Yeah. And do you know what? It just shows this system works. It doesn't blow up every time, you know, it doesn't work every time. But as long as you're consistently following the system and doing the actions over a period of time, it works. And that's it really. So I just want to give a shout out to Melanie tonight because Mel has only started literally in the last few weeks. She's just come back from Egypt. She's lived out in the Middle East for quite a few years. She's a teacher, and she was away at the weekend. I sent her away with a Loomis bar and some samples, and she's just put her first post up this evening, which is absolutely brilliant.
Thank you.
So well done. And you did all the comments as well. Look at that.
Yeah. It's like,
So yeah, and I think you've had some people commenting on it already, haven't you?
yeah, I had one of my French friends, she's actually in Egypt, comment on it. So I've sent her a link for France, but
Brilliant.
said also I'm going back out there in April that I can always,
Yeah,
bring bring some out there then. So it depends on how long she can wait for it, or when she's
Yeah,
going back to France again on a trip or something. So
yeah, that'd be
yeah.
great. So did you do the link from the retail app?
I did it from the product
You know, when
product
you went,
page
you go on.
from my what did I do? Because it's the one where you can give the discounts. So
So
from my
you went into the app and then you did an invite and
I
share.
I did it um from the main screen on the computer. So I don't know if I can share my screen. I can show you how I did it.
Oh, actually, let's have a look. Let me have a look. I tell you what, let's stay on after and we'll have a chat about it.
Yeah,
And I'll
because I
see
was
how you
going
get
to
on.
share just the link to my one, but then I thought, well, it won't take her directly to the toothpaste.
No.
So
And
I've shared.
you want to make sure everything comes back to you, all sales come back to you. So you
Yeah.
stay on when we're finished and we'll have a quick chat about that. So that's really exciting.
Okay.
Annabelle, she's the amazing Annabelle who is black tonight. We can't see her for some
Sorry, Annabelle,
reason.
that you can't see. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
Not
the
looking my
Annabelle that
best
we
tonight,
can't
ladies.
see.
So make us not happy.
You are looking fabulous, Annabelle. You've had the most incredible few weeks as well. So I know Bridget we wanted you to come on and just to share your successes and what you've been doing, your top tips.
Well, it was I've known Bridget for quite a long time, probably about 15 years or so, and I've sort of watched her journey a bit with all of this. In January, it sounds a bit ridiculous really, but in January when the children all went back to school, I got very, very down and I thought I needed to do something really quickly because I was feeling really glum and there was nothing exciting going on. So I contacted Bridget and basically had a bit of a chat with her, and she sort of really got my enthusiasm going about it. And then, of course, that first weekend, we all met, didn't we?
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
And there was such a buzz about the community there and stuff. I mean, I really was in the deep end, but Bridget was so wonderful with me. In fact, you all were. And I came away thinking, you know what, I can do this. I'm not, as I say, I'm not the greatest on a computer. I'm fine on Facebook, but I'm still learning an awful lot. So I am sort of having to take step by step. But I'm working through it, and I think I'm sort of getting there. I mean, there are times where I suddenly panic and think, oh, what the hell have I done? And the referral things is something new to me, and it's getting your own wording, and as you say, not pushy but very polite and very nice and that sort of stuff. So I have done a referral, and in fact I've done quite a few referrals, but I've had a few that have linked in with me with my toothpaste, which has been great. And actually I've had my 7th order today through the lady that did the referral for me. So I've been really pleased with that. So yeah, I am really pleased with myself, but it's very early days and I do feel that I've got a lot more to give, but I'm very aware that I'm being quite slow with what I'm doing. I don't know whether all these other ladies know, but I literally I've just got over cancer 4 months ago. So it's very early days for me and I get very, very tired. So I am literally just going at my own pace, which probably at times is a snail's pace, but I am
honestly, Annabelle, you're not going at a snail's pace. Trust me. You're doing incredibly well. And you know
but
what?
what I've learned, bless you, but what I've learned is that yes, activity on Facebook is absolutely key. And one thing that Bridget said to me is that when you first get this Facebook, write 2 lots of lists, one that you're friends with on Facebook and also ones that you aren't on Facebook. And what I've sort of discovered is I've got a little WhatsApp group going, and those are the ones that aren't on it, and they're actually showing more interest on some of the projects. I get little messages from them saying, you know, what's going on? Oh, what's exciting? What's going on? You're on fire. What's, you know, and that's just lovely, isn't it?
Encouraging.
That you can make
The
contact
separate little groups are really good. You can do a messenger one
Yeah.
for your customers, but you can just mirror it and have the same one in WhatsApp.
Yeah.
You know, WhatsApp, it is good.
So after half term, I'm doing my first party, my first spa party. So
Brilliant.
Bridget and I have discussed that this morning, and we're going to get everything in. I'm going to get everything in place. I'm loving it. It's great fun. It really is, and everyone's such a good support to each other. It really is a proper network of ladies.
It is a community, isn't it?
As I say, there's a lot to learn. It really is, but day by day,
there's always something to learn. You can never. We're always evolving. And when you look back, you think, oh gosh, I've really come a long way. You know, you're doing incredible, Annabelle.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible.
Really
Can I just say, Annabelle is actually just bought her 4 weeks, I think it is. She's just bought her 4th bulk of toothpaste, and she sold 4 Lumi Spas. I mean, in 4 weeks, I mean, it's just incredible.
Yeah.
But
So,
only 2 body firming, which is bizarre. I thought that would be the hot stuff, you know.
Do you know what?
no,
You just
amazing.
never know. We're coming into the firming cream season.
Yeah.
Just starting.
Yeah.
So don't
Yeah.
you worry about that. No, you've done absolutely brilliant.
Bless you.
So,
Thank you.
well, thank you, everybody. I'm just going to stop recording, actually.